So for the longest time, building AI phone callers has been about the system prompt. That's the English instructions that guide the conversation. The issue, however, is what if you want to build more complex AI phone callers? That is voice bots that handle a wide range of functionalities. Let's say it books appointments, collects certain information, saves details to your database, send emails, etc. Point is, in such a case, your system prompt becomes very long, can even span pages, but you're not assured a reliable system at the end of it. Well, thanks to Retell AI's latest feature, Conversational Flows, such is a thing of the past. It enables voicebot developers to have more control when building AI voicebots. So unlike initially where everything vital is in the system prompt, now you can build more complex bots without having to jam everything into the system prompt. They've provided a canvas where you connect various blocks together in order to guide the conversation and the functionalities being handled during the call. So let's jump into it. But if you're new to the channel, my name is Mutiso and I'm part of the team at Big Grip, where we help business owners unlock the next level of growth through AI and automation. I also share knowledge out there to help developers like me get better and better. So let's jump into it. So I'm here on my Retell AI dashboard. So if you're new to Retell AI, just go ahead and create an account, then log into your dashboard. You'll arrive at something like this. So I won't go to the process of logging in or signing up. You can be able to figure that out. But just go retellai.com, sign up, log in. Then you'll arrive something like this. Then you'll click on create an agent. Then normally you'd come and just click on single prompt agent, which is the most common way of building AI voice bots. But now you can see conversational flow agent, and it's in beta, okay? So it's quite a new feature. So let's just click on that. Then click on start from blank. So then you arrive at something like this. So let me zoom in a bit so that you can see that. So if you've built chatbots before on platforms like VoiceFlow, you're very well familiar with such an interface. So it's quite similar to building chatbots, but now it's on Retell AI. So if you've watched my channel for the longest, I used to build AI chatbots with VoiceFlow, and this is what we would do almost all day, okay? So it's just connecting blocks together. When this happens, do this. When this happens, do that. Like, it's just connecting various blocks together based on conditional statements. If this happens, do this. If this happens, do this. And that's the main idea around this new feature of conversational flows. So you can see here, this is the first message. So when I click on the block itself, you see it expands. Then you can see two options. One is static sentence, another one is a prompt. So if it's a static sentence, the AI will just say it as is. Hello, this is customer support department. How can I help you today? Or if it's a prompt, it will think through this as an instruction so that it can dynamically decide on what to say. So in this case, if it's a prompt, I would say something like, greet the user warmly, welcoming them to our restaurant, something of the sort. Let's say our restaurant is called Mparos. I'm saying Mparos because actually a restaurant at my upcountry is called Mparos Kitchen. So we'll just go with that. Then if I go and click on test over here, so it looks like a different interface, but it's quite similar to what we were working with initially. So in the global settings here, you'll see agent settings, and here's where you'll still have your system prompt. So it's not saying that we are completely eradicating the use of system prompt, but in this case, the system prompt will be there to guide the conversation, but it's going to be used less. So I'll just say in quotes less, because we're going to be using more of what is on the canvas to guide on the kind of actions to take, the kind of functions to do, the kind of responses to give. Is going to be mainly based on the workflow we built on this canvas. But the system prompt is still going to be used, just that it's not going to be relied upon entirely like initially. And as I mentioned, this is very important, especially if you're having an AI voice bot that has a long system prompt, because it's handling a wide range of functionalities. In that case, if you have a very long system prompt, it really jams up your AI usage costs, and you're not assured to have a reliable system, knowing that it's doing its function calling reliably, it's handling all functionalities as meant to. Having such a canvas to build out the workflow to get the entire conversation all round helps to have a more reliable, more solid AI voice bot. So I'll click on test so that we can just do a quick test. Hello.
Hello and welcome to Mparos. We're so glad to have you here. Please make yourself comfortable and let us know how we can make your experience truly delightful.
So you've seen that it's dynamically decided on what statement to give back to the user. But in this case, if I actually clicked on this, then put it as static sentence, let's see what happens. So let me click on test. Then let's test it. Hello.
Greet the user warmly. Welcoming them to our restaurant is called Mparos.
So you can see there, it gets it wrong. So that's why you need to have it as prompt. But most likely you're going to have it as a static sentence, because more or less all conversations will start the same way. So I can just say, hi, welcome to Mparos. How may I assist you today? So that's the beginning sentence. Then after that, we'll wait for the user to give their response. They'll say something like, oh, I want to make an order, or I want to book a reservation, or I have a general inquiry on this, this, and that. So based on that is when we'll decide how to guide the conversation. And that's why we have this part. So you're seeing here transitions. So think of transitions like if-else statements. So if you have a background of programming, this is just if-else conditions. So if this is the case, do this. If this is the case, do that. Okay? So in this case, the good thing is the conditional statements are just English instructions. So something like user wants to make an order. So follow this path if the user wants to make an order. Follow this path if the user wants to book a reservation. Follow this path if the user wants to ask a general inquiry. Follow this path if the user wants to cancel their reservation. So in this case, let's have let's say 3 of those. So user wants to make an order. So that's the first condition, okay? Then I'll click outside, then click on the next one. This is user wants to book a table, wants to make a reservation, okay? Then we can add another condition. In this case is, so I'll click on that, then edit it out. User wants, can I really type, wants to cancel their reservation. Then click outside. So those are the 3 conditions. So if the user wants to make an order, we want to be able to obtain all their order details, even their home address for delivery purposes. If we are handling payments, all that, we need to be able to handle that. So you'll come and click on this conversational node over here. So they call it node, but I'll call it blocks. I think it sounds cooler. And you're more or less going to be working with this block and the function block more oftenly, okay? So the conversational block enables the AI to do 2 things. One is to follow the English instructions it's being given, or secondly is just to utter out the static statement that has been written there. So if I say something like kindly mention the items you want to order, it's going to statically say that. So let's just test that. I'll lead this on to that block, then let's do a quick test to see what happens. Hello.
Hi, welcome to Mparos. How may I assist you today?
I wanted to order some items.
Kindly mention the items you want to order.
So you see, it was able to tell that the user wants to make the order, so I need to follow through this path. So let's assume now we want to also handle booking the reservation. I'll click on conversation here, then drag it out here. Then I say, so notice same case. In this case, I could have it as a static sentence or just give it instructions. So something like obtain all the details in regard to the table the user wants to reserve at our restaurant, which include the name under which the reservation will be made, phone number and email, date and time of when to reserve the table for, the number of guests, any special requests like seating preferences, dietary restrictions, or any special requests, for example, seating preferences, dietary restrictions, or special occasions. If they ask any query, respond appropriately, then resume to obtaining their reservation details. So that's the instructions. So it's kind of similar to the system prompt we would normally have in the global system prompt. Initially how we used to build AI phone callers, but in this case it just chunks it down such that we don't have one long system prompt. We're able to break it down in regards to the functionalities that are being handled. So you see how we have the making an order functionality, we have the making a reservation functionality, and each of those have their English instructions. Initially we would jam it all in the system prompt, but in this case we can just break it down so that we're not having pages of system prompt when we know we just want to make an order. So I'll leave this block here, so I'll just connect it here, then we can do a test to see how that happens. Hello.
Hi, welcome to Mparos. How may I assist you today?
I'd like to book a table for 2.
Of course. I'd be happy to assist you with that. Could you please provide me with the following details for your reservation? 1. The name under which the reservation will be made. 2. Your phone number and email address. 3. The date and time you'd like to reserve the table for. 4. Any special requests, such as seating preferences, dietary restrictions.
So that's one thing. I don't want it to give me all these options like 1, I need you to give me this, 2, I need you to give me this, 3, I need you to give me this. Like, I'm a human being and I only have a set bandwidth. I can't handle all these responses at once. So I can come back here and tell it something like, ensure to obtain the details one at a time. Do not list out all the questions at once. Then let's test. Hey there.
Hi, welcome to Mparos. How may I assist you today?
I'm looking to reserve a table for 2.
Great. Let's get started with your reservation. Could you please provide the name under which the reservation will be made?
That will be Alex Walker.
Thank you, Alex Walker. Could you also provide your phone number and email address for the reservation?
Yeah, we can go with the email is alex@gmail.com.
Thank you for the email, Alex. Could you also provide your phone number for the reservation?
0712345678.
Got it, thank you. Now, could you let me know the date and time you'd like to reserve the table for?
Let's do next week on Monday.
Sure. What time on Monday would you like to reserve the table for?
At 10 a.m.
Perfect. A table for 2 on Monday at 10 a.m. Now, could you confirm if there are any special requests? For example, seating preferences, dietary restrictions, or if you're celebrating a special occasion.
Actually, I'm a vegetarian, so no meat at all.
Got it, Alex. I'll make a note that you're vegetarian and will ensure no meat is included in your meal. Is there anything else you'd like us to know or any other special requests?
No, I think that's it.
Perfect. To confirm, your reservation is under the name Alex Walker for 2 guests on Monday at 10 a.m. Your contact details are email, jobalex@gmail.com and phone 07123-45678. I've also noted that you're a vegetarian. You're all set. If you need to make any changes, feel free to reach out. We look forward to having you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Alex. Have a great day, and we look forward to seeing you on Monday.
So notice it didn't leave this block. It handled taking all the reservation details just from this one block. And that's why we need to have transitions in place. So in this case, will be like something like the first transition would be user has provided all their reservation details. So that's the first condition. The second condition could be maybe, I don't know, user has changed their mind on booking a reservation. Okay, so those are the 2 conditions. Okay, so I'll click outside. Then if the user has provided all the reservation details, we want to go ahead and book the reservation. With this, we need to have a function in place. So we'll go ahead and click on function over here. Then you'll see no tools are available, so you'll click add. Then you can see I can create a custom function to be able to handle that. So it's just like initially how we build functions on Retell AI. You give it a name of the tool, something like book reservation. Okay, then the description is this tool is used to book a table reservation. The URL, so in this case we could be handling the functionality of booking the reservation using something like make.com or Zapier or even custom code. So in this case you'd have your server URL here, but I won't go into processes of booking the reservation or saving the reservation details to your database or Airtable or even booking it in your calendar, etc. That's for another video. I've even done plenty of videos on that, so you can check out my previous videos. But in this case, I'll click cancel just to show you that you can just connect it into the conversation by just dragging and connecting the nodes accordingly. But in this case, let me just say as a statement something like congrats. Why am I saying congrats? But we'll just say congrats, your reservation has been booked. Yeah, something of the sort, and then we'll just connect it accordingly. Then back here to obtaining the order details. So now we have handled for booking the reservation of a table, but what if someone wants to order food so that it can be delivered to their house? In this case, we want to handle that. So for that, how I'm thinking is we have another conversation block after this, and this one will handle obtaining all the users' order details, their home address, etc. So we will say this static sentence of, yeah, Mr. User, kindly mention the items you want to order. Then by default, we'll just lead it on to that specific conversation block. Then we will have a prompt in place. So not a static sentence. Then I'll paste in the prompt. So obtain the user's order details, trying to upsell them on more items as much as possible. After obtaining all their order details, obtain the following: their name, their phone number, and their delivery address. That's it. Then let's have a condition. User has provided all their order details. Okay, so let me just zoom in because I'm struggling to see. Then the next condition, I don't know, could be user has changed their mind on making an order. I mean, I'm sure there could be better conditional statements here, but the point of this video is just to show you the nitty-gritties of how the new conversational flow works, so that you understand that the basics is having the prompt in place and conditional statements, which is just English instructions of if this has happened, do this. If this has happened, follow this path. And that's mainly it, giving you more control over the entire AI voicebot that you're building. So once they have provided all their order details, you can have another conversational flow over here. Then in this case, let's have it as a static sentence, something like, my guy, your order has been received. I'm sure you could have a better sentence, but you know what, YOLO. So I'll connect this in place, so just leading this on over here. Then if they have changed their mind on making an order, let's have another sentence. It could be a static sentence or a prompt. So in this case, let me say something like, the user has changed their mind on making an order. Kindly try convince them to proceed with making the order without coming off as too pushy. Something of the sort. Then we lead this on over there. Then let's see how this will go. I'm starting to really like this new feature of conversational flows, because you can now start to see how you're able to control. This time maybe I want the AI to make a static sentence, and this time I want it to use the instructions that I've given it to dynamically decide on what to say. Like, you get more control, which is awesome. So let's click on test. Let me zoom out a bit. Can I really see there? So test, and let us see. Hello.
Hi, welcome to Mparos. How may I assist you today?
I'm looking to order.
Kindly mention the items you want to order.
So I'm looking to order some fries and some chicken.
Great choice. Our fries and chicken are always a hit. Would you like to make it a combo with a drink? We have sodas, iced teas, and fresh juices. Or maybe you'd like to add a side of coleslaw or a dipping sauce to go with your chicken?
You know, let's go with the Diet Coke.
Excellent choice. A Diet Coke pairs perfectly with your meal. Would you like to upgrade your fries to a large size for just a little extra? Or maybe add a dessert to finish off your meal, your chocolate lava cake. And cheesecake are customer...
Check. Just upgrade to the larger fries.
Perfect. Large fries it is. You're going to love the extra crispy goodness. Before we finalize, would you like to add a side of onion rings or maybe some mozzarella sticks? They're great for sharing or keeping all to yourself.
Okay, what do you suggest?
Oh, I definitely recommend the mozzarella sticks. They're golden, gooey, and come with a delicious marinara dipping sauce.
Okay, you've got me. Just add it.
Fantastic choice. Mozzarella sticks it is. So, to recap, we've got chicken large fries, Diet Coke, mozzarella sticks. Anything else you'd like to add?
Nah,
maybe a dessert like our chocolate...
No, I'm good.
Got it. Let's get this all set for you. Could I have your name, please?
My name is John Smith.
My guy, your order has been received.
Thank you so much.
You're most welcome, John. Thank you for your order. Sit tight and we'll have it ready for you in no...
My guy, your order has been received. Sounds funny when an AI says it. So now let's test it again, but now let's follow when the user has changed their mind on making the order. Hello.
Hi, welcome to Mparos. How may I assist you today?
I'm looking to order some food.
Kindly mention the items you want to order.
Can we go with a pizza?
Great choice. We have a variety of pizzas to choose from. Would you like a classic margarita, a loaded pepperoni, a veggie supreme, or maybe a meat lover's pizza?
I actually like pepperoni. It's really delicious.
Excellent choice. Our pepperoni pizza is a crowd favorite. Would you like to make it a medium, large, or extra large? And would you like to add extra cheese or double the pepperoni for an even more delicious experience?
Oh, the cheese. Add the double cheese. Add the double cheese.
Perfect. Double cheese it is. You're going to love it. Would you like to add a side of garlic bread? Or maybe some cheesy breadsticks to go with your pizza? They pair perfectly.
You know what? I'll order next time.
Oh, I completely understand. Sometimes it's nice to take a moment to decide. But just imagine that warm, cheesy pepperoni pizza with double cheese. It could really hit the spot right now. If you're feeling even a little tempted, I'd be happy to finalize the order for you. No rush though. I'm here whenever you're ready.
I'm not really sure. Like, I've seen the amount could be on the high.
I totally get that. Treating yourself should always feel worth it. If you'd like, we can adjust the order to better fit your budget, maybe go for a smaller size or skip the extra cheese. You can still enjoy that delicious pepperoni flavor without overdoing it. Let me know what works best for you.
There you have it. So you can see it's able to guide the conversation appropriately. So when I say that, I'm looking to order next time, it was able to guide the flow towards this block, which handles getting me back to booking my order. How am I saying booking order? Like making the order in, like, you understand what I mean? Yeah, that's the basics of the new feature, conversational flows. And just to iterate, when you go to agent settings, you can still have your system prompt here, and I advise you to still have the system prompt in place, but just that it won't be as long as it would have been initially. So you'd have your system prompt there, change your AI model there accordingly, your voice model, etc. So it's quite easy. You can see your knowledge base there. So here you can add files that the AI can use to reference when giving responses to the user, speech settings, etc. All the things you would have when building AI voice bots from the single prompt agent, you will still have them here, but the main part now is going to be in the canvas. So you can notice the system prompt has been hidden over here, and like initially you'd have that big box of the system prompt where you land on your dashboard and you can't afford to miss it. It's just there staring at you. But that's the point. Yeah, that's it from me. I've really come to enjoy Retell AI. Like, they're really advancing very quickly. VAPI is a good option. Like, it's quite popular, but Retell AI, first of all, their testing functionality is very good, so you don't have to waste resources like talking to the voice bot every time. You can just type in and talk to the AI model directly without having to incur the voice bot provider costs, the speech to text costs, like all the costs, okay? But also, as I mentioned, this conversational flow feature will really help you build more reliable AI systems for scale, systems that are able to handle a wide range of functionalities reliably. So big up to the Retell AI team. The investments they're getting from Y Combinator is really working. Anyways, that's it from me. If you want to work with our team to build such powerful AI systems and more, go ahead and click the link in the description to visit our website and book in a meeting with our team. Anyways, till next time, stay survey. Peace.